session, we are going to see about force on a moving charge in a magnetic field. The electric charges moving in a magnetic field experience a force, while there is no force on stationary charges. They are saying that there will be magnetic force only if a charge moving in a magnetic field. If a charge is in rest, then there will be no force acting on that charge. Proof for the above statement. Consider a positive charge plus q moving with a velocity v makes an angle alpha with magnetic field B. During the motion of charge, a sort of magnetic force acts on the charge which is capital F. The force capital F is directly proportional to the magnitude of magnetic field, and the force F is directly proportional to the quantity of charge, or it is directly proportional to the magnitude of charge, and the force F is directly proportional to the component of velocity v in the perpendicular direction of the magnetic field, which is v sin alpha. So F is directly proportional to v sin alpha. Combining all the three factors, we can obtain that capital F is equal to, which is magnetic force is equal to qvb sin alpha, where q is the charge on the body and v is the velocity of the charged particle, and where b is the magnetic field and alpha is the angle between the velocity vector and the magnetic field vector. The force is known as magnetic Lorentz force. So F is equal to q v cross b, because we know v cross b is vb sin alpha, so we can shortcut the above formula as F is equal to q v cross b. The special cases of magnetic Lorentz force or force on a moving charge in a magnetic field. Case 1, if v is equal to 0, that means if the charged particle is at rest, then F is equal to 0, because we know F is equal to q v cross b. If you substitute v as 0, then F becomes 0. Thus a stationary charged particle does not experience any force in a magnetic field. Case 2, if theta is equal to 0 degree or 180 degree, then F is equal to 0. That means if the charged particle is moving parallel or anti-parallel to the direction of magnetic field, then the force acting on the charged particle becomes 0. The third case is if theta is equal to 90 degree, then F is equal to qvb sin 90 degree. We know sin 90 degree is equal to 1. So F is equal to qvb, which is the maximum amount of force when a charged particle is moving perpendicular to the magnetic field. Rule for finding the direction of force. We can use the Fleming's left hand rule for finding the direction of force. For that we have to stretch our thumb finger and mid finger and forefinger of left hand in such a way that they are mutually perpendicular to each other, so such that the thumb finger points the direction of force and magnetic field points the mid finger points the direction of current or motion of charged particle or the velocity component, and the forefinger points the direction of magnetic field. Thank you. Please subscribe.